Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. What's going on, guys? Now, shout out to, as always, the Miami Marlins hometown repping. Baseball season will be here before you know it. But anyway, boxing talk. We had Floyd Mayweather on ESPN, talked and touched on many different subjects going on in boxing. And Floyd, one thing I made a video about recently, you guys may have seen it, maybe you didn't, but if you haven't, go check it out. It was about Floyd saying that Andre Ward lost to Kovalev, and I can hear it now. I can see all the people that don't like me who are watching this video because of what I'm going to say next about Andre Ward. We made so many classic videos about Andre Ward, and the plot thickens. The plot thickens here on True School Sports. We continue making classic videos about Andre Ward. But anyway, Floyd talked about Andre Ward. He said he lost, and then he took it a step further and said what I've been saying many times, that Virgil Hunter is not that good of a trainer. In fact, he said not even that. He said he's not a good trainer at all. A nice guy, but not a good boxing trainer. So obviously we know Andre Ward. We've seen how he's dealt with the gift decision and the criticism of it, how sensitive he's been. So we obviously know that if a guy who he holds in high regard as Floyd just says the truth, that he's going to get sensitive over it. What did he do today on social media? He got sensitive over it. Here's what Andre Ward said in regards to Floyd Mayweather's response. He said, I quote, "Floyd, I'm not taking the bait, but I will say this. When is it going to stop? How many more people are you going to lash out at? You're in a position to build up the sport of boxing and the people in it and not tear it down, especially the younger generation. Be part of the solution and not part of the problem. Don't become another quote-unquote critic. The very ones you've been fighting your whole career, especially towards the ones who go through the same things you do. All the lashing out may make headlines, but it's not a good look, bro. We need to choose our words wisely. The people are listening." End quote. Now, when we look at that statement, we know he's talking to Floyd. We know he's responding to his statements about him. But, as far as Ward goes, in that statement, it's a very vague statement. Like, what part of Floyd's statement is he taking an issue with? Is it him saying that Kovalev beat you, or is it him saying that Virgil Hunter's not a good trainer and that in order to beat Kovalev, you need to restructure your team around you and get a better trainer? Is it which one is? We don't know which one it is because Andre wasn't specific. But I will say this, okay? Now look, I've said it on my channel. I've made tons of videos about both Floyd and Andre, and I've said plenty of bad things about both. Let's not get it twisted. I've said bad things about Andre, I've said bad things about Floyd, but I probably said more positive things about Floyd than I have Andre, because Floyd just more positive things to say. He's a better fighter than Andre Ward. From a skill standpoint, he's a better fighter than Andre Ward. So with that being said, it's hilarious because I've heard Floyd big up Andre Ward. Whenever they talk about Golovkin, there was an interview I saw about a year ago, and they were asking Floyd when Golovkin was really this is the peak of the Golovkin hype, and it's still high now. But I'm saying this was the peak. This is as people are just finding out about Golovkin. He's knocking out dudes left and right, and the world is just familiarizing themselves with Gennady Golovkin. And they asked Floyd. They say, "Hey, Floyd, who could beat GGG?" And he said the first thing that came out of his mouth was Andre Ward. So and he says that, and he gives his reasons, and he says Andre Ward. Andre Ward was the first thing that came to his mouth in terms of who could beat what is the most feared fighter in boxing, Andre Ward. So I've seen people say that Floyd is jealous of Andre Ward. I've seen people say that Andre's they're ignoring Andre being sensitive. They're just saying, "Oh, well, Floyd's hating on Andre." I don't think Floyd's hating on Andre in this case. In this case, he's actually calling a spade a spade. He knows that Andre lost to Kovalev, and Andre just can't stand to hear that from a guy that's one of his favorite fighters. So he's now got to flip this around and make this a whole issue, and it's not really an issue. I mean, look, as much as I don't like Floyd, look, when Floyd lost to Jose Luis Castillo, in the eyes of many, I got the poster right there behind me. I have this poster here, and I'm gonna explain. In case you guys don't know, I have this poster here for trolling purposes, because I remember there was a time when I was making a lot of videos about Mayweather, and you guys were going off of me in the comments, and I got this here to troll you guys, because this is a fight Floyd really lost. But in fairness to Floyd, he did avenge it in the rematch. Now, Ward is in a very similar situation, where he's fought someone that many people thought he lost to. Now, he could take the route that Pretty Boy Floyd did and rematch the guy and beat him very convincingly in the second fight, or he can continue to complain and proceed with what's been, just very cowardice ways, like talking about retirement and just all this nonsense. And I once again, Andre Ward, I feel personally, who am I? I'm just a guy who loves the sport of boxing and just cover it. So what do I know? But I feel it would be better for your legacy and your career right now if you just were quiet, worked in silence, and got the rematch done. Get a date secured, because that fight with Kovalev, that was your legacy fight, and there's a lot of uncertainty to the result. A lot of people, I would say the majority of people, thought Kovalev won, and that should strike a chord with you. That you should be pissed off that you, Andre Ward, Olympic gold medalist, a guy who won the Super 6, who proved himself to be a top flight boxer. Fights this guy who's a killer, moves up in weight, and gets the win, but he didn't beat him. That should bother you, and it bothered Floyd enough to give Castillo a rematch, and he beat Castillo more convincing the second time. So take that route. If you're gonna be like Mayweather in any way, because I have my criticism of Floyd, but if you're gonna be like Mayweather in any way, be like him in that way. Take the rematch, avenge that controversial decision, prove you're a better fighter, move on with the rest of your career, whether that's retiring or continuing to defend your light heavyweight titles. But that's the news. Floyd Mayweather, or Andre Ward, I should say, reacts to Floyd Mayweather's statements about not just him, but Virgil Hunter. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Take the time to subscribe, and you can love me or you can hate me. But I'm just a kid from Daniel. So until next time, take care, guys.